sidebar story is when Google Glasses was rolled out, and Governor Newsom and a bunch of people were promoting Google Glass because they were going to roll it out, and you're going to have a heads-up display in your eyeglasses, and right at your temple was the device that was going to control your brain waves and read your brain waves to get the Google Glasses. And they did a big thing in the hotel at the Waldorf Astoria in San Francisco. And this was going to be the big thing. They had planned this for years and years, starting in 2010, Google X. Hey, why does Twitter change to X? Why is everything X now? Because they're Xing us out. So they were doing these smart glasses. Moonshot technology. It was launched in 2014, but pulled from the market by 2015. You know why they pulled it from the market? This is a great marketing story. So the Waldorf Astoria had like 2,200 Googleites that they brought in to give them the first ever, try the Google Glass. You're the first ones that get to try it. Come on in. So they all went to the Waldorf Astoria. They gave them the Google Glasses, and they sent them home with them to try them out. Well, some people went to the Washington Street Bar and Grill in San Francisco, and they wore the glasses into the bar. And people started yelling at them because they could see the red light. Hey, glasshole, are you recording us? Are you being a glasshole? And using the term glasshole was never checked out by the marketing department of Google. And so they had to cancel the whole program because they were going to be known as glassholes. And they didn't want the term to stick. So they had to pull the program. Big launch 2014, pulled in 2015. But now we have the Google goggles. And this is being rolled out. It's at a high price, but it's coming in. And this is how they're going to own all the youth. This is how they're going to own everybody that doesn't like their lives. Because what they have in these systems, not only is it rewiring your brain, but it's activating the pleasure principle to degrees that no one has experienced before, better than orgasms. And so you're going to desire this because it is giving you pleasure like you can't get anywhere else. And when you're stuck in your menial labor, when you're stuck in your digital slave pod, when you can't go anywhere and you're oppressed and lonely and don't know what to do, you put on your Google goggles and you feel better. And it makes your brain rewired, so you accept whatever they're doing. And can you believe they're offering these in hotels now, all around Las Vegas and other hotels? So, you can have your happy time and put on your Google Glasses, but it's rewiring your brain. It's taking over your brain and wiring it into the cloud, and you'll never have control of your brain again. So what's the difference between augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality? You see you're wearing the brain takeover. So you got two different systems. The virtual reality can take over your vision to give you the impression that you're somewhere else. Escapism. Here you go. There are tons of possibilities of virtual reality replacing everything around you with something else. Don't like the world you're living in? Create the new world you want. So artificial reality such as the Microsoft HoloLens and the original Google Glasshole, various enterprises level smart glasses. So you can add on displays and add to what you're doing. So augmented reality has nearly limitless possibilities. AR software recognizing surroundings, providing additional information about what it sees for years now. Living translation, pop-ups, HoloLens can do even more, letting your virtual place different apps as floating windows around you. They're effectively giving you a modular, multi-monitor computing setup. Purely AR headsets are still too expensive, but they're coming soon. So you can see how this is all being sold towards the future, but the future is now. And everybody's going to have these Google goggles, so they won't be able to deal with the reality they're in, so they'll go to the alternative reality, AR, alternative reality. So this is just in closing. Look at the cyborg here, turning everybody into cyborgs. And then you've got your global ETFs, visual capitalists. This is the marketing. This is global X. Notice the X again. They're Xing us out. And this visual here by industry, it's showing all the industries that are already adopting the AI, artificial intelligence, with the greatest being the strategic corporate finance, your money system, service operations, risk assessment, and it goes through all the services. You can see it's already being implemented in many different industries as we go. So they're doing the step-by-step just getting you to swipe your card. And then remember when you went to get your latte at Starbucks and you were able to swipe your phone? That was to get you used to it. Now on your cards they say, oh, your chips. First you stuck your chip into the system and it took your information. Now you tap your chip. And now we've got virtual reality palm scanners now and biometric IDs going everywhere. That's going to transform everybody into a cyborg or artificial intelligence. No thoughts are your own. And if you don't comply, we'll just simply unplug you. Fun times, folks. It's time to get off the electronics. It's time to get back to nature. Those of us that are older in the baby doomers generation, we know what it was like before cell phones. We know what it was like before fax machines. We know what it was like when we had to pick up the phone and dial and didn't even have an answering machine, and you dialed and you rang up somebody. So we can get back to the non-electronic world and get back to nature, get back to knowing each other again and turn off and unplug. But the children, the youth, are the ones that are being affected the most. They're addicted to it. They're having interventions on people because the teenagers are being owned by the systems, and the parents have no control over them. So hopefully this is helpful explaining what the digital future they plan for all of us is. Please share with all. Thanks for all your support. Much appreciated. Love one another, folks. It's going to get tougher.